It's difficult to have an uninterrupted conversation today in 2017 because we are not used to that. The purpose is really to help bust stereotypical myths. Chris and I decided, let's see what can happen in 2 hours. Sages and Seekers is designed to bring together young adults and seniors. The program offers the sages the opportunity to review their lives while they share their varied experiences and stories. The student seekers gain interviewing, writing, public speaking, and conversation skills. First is an icebreaker. Everyone sits in a circle getting to know each other as a group.
If there was one piece of wisdom that I took away from Evelyn, it was just to be aware of what's going on around you, because that's what becomes history. I was asking her all these questions about the Depression and what it was like during this time and that time, and then when I just stopped asking questions and I was like, tell me something really cool that you did. And she was like, oh, well, I went to the March on Washington with Martin Luther King. And you're like, okay, that's really cool, to her, that was just something she did.
The next of the program allows every student to meet every sage. Who has been the greatest influence in your life?
It's the greatest thing ever. And to see him at my show the other day, because my parents weren't able to make it this weekend, so to have somebody who was able to come and support me, it meant so much, because I know that he probably wouldn't have gone if he hadn't met me,
The ability to find that an 89-year-old and an 18-year-old are so relatable. She told me stories about when she was 17, 18, and it was surprising that I was like, oh, I know what you're talking about. I know how you feel.
Then you'll be working for an hour together. A sage and a seeker are paired together, working one-on-one.
Not all teenagers, I should say, are obsessed with our phones, and some of us really, really do value sage wisdom. Were you a rebellious teenager then?
Very much, even before that.
Oh yeah, just always rebellious through and through.
This experience was definitely valuable because it showed that you can really connect with someone no matter how old they are. Talking to her, it was just I could say whatever I wanted to and didn't really worry about what she was going to think about me because she didn't judge me.
The seekers have written a kudos note. You've shared some really incredible pieces of your life. And so the students have chosen a particular piece that they wanted to thank you for.
I was so fascinated by your zeal for life and your never-ending ambition. You were such an amazing person to talk to and so spiritual. Thank you so much for spending the time to let me get to know you. I will never forget our conversation.
Through this exchange, both the sage and the seeker have the possibility of cultivating very rich relationships.